Hello and welcome back to Minecraft 1.9. Now, last time we were building the battle arena and stuff, and I started fiddling around with some stained glass and carpet and stuff like this, so I added some pink carpet around and so that it matches the pink beacon. I also built a little house there, as you can see, which is actually what we're going to be doing this episode. So, this episode, I figured we'd make an enchanting room. But not just any enchanting room. We're going to hook it up to some redstone so that it's completely customizable and we can get every enchantment from low level enchants to high level enchants. So, let's begin. I've never actually done this. This is the first time I'm using these this elytra thing. So let's see how it goes. Whoa! Peace. Okay. Incoming. Cool. Actually, it works out pretty good. Although, just to avoid flying around, I'm gonna put those away. So this is the house that I built for the enchanting room, and I marked out some of the areas where things are gonna go. But before we get into that, whoops, where's the door? Before we get into that, we're gonna need to craft some things. So, first thing we're gonna want to craft is I'm gonna want to show you how to make bookshelves. Now I have a ton of them that I mined up already from the stronghold, and I figured I'd show you guys how to make them. So you put 3 books down, and then you surround the rest in planks, and it creates 1 bookshelf. You need a lot of books to create a good library or enchanting area, which also requires a lot of leather and stuff. So the best place to get them is just the stronghold. The next thing we're going to want to make is we're going to want to make pistons. If I remember correctly, to make pistons was this and this, this and this. Nice. So let's make a bunch of pistons here. Take out the rest. And we're going to actually want to turn these pistons into sticky pistons. So for that you need slime balls. Now slime balls come from slimes, which I just went out to the swamp for a while. They spawn naturally in swamps. You can also dig super far down, almost near bedrock, and create a big area and light it up with torches, and that will create them as well. But I prefer the swamp method. So now that we have our sticky pistons and our bookshelves, you're going to want to get redstone and redstone repeaters. I hope I showed you how to make those. If not, it's simply just like stone, redstone, torches, redstone, and stuff like that. You can look it up online. I'd show you how to make it, but I don't have any more of the stuff. Sorry. So we're going to start by putting our enchanting table down. Now, when you first go, I don't think I can enchant anything on me. No. So I can't show you anything. But then what we're going to want to do is place our bookshelves all around the enchanting table, just like this. Now you can go up higher. So for mine, I'm going to do 2 layers. But you can go 3, although I don't know if it collects from the 3rd. I'm not 100% sure on that. The next thing we're going to want to do is place our sticky pistons down. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to bring an axe. So actually, let's just pause it here and I'm going to grab an axe. Alright, so I grabbed the axe. Actually, I had to make one because apparently we never made an axe yet, which is weird. Or I put it at my other area. Now, you do need lapis for enchanting, but I'm not going to enchant right now. I'll do that in a minute. So you can get 6, 13, or 30 as an enchant. I have like 21,000 levels, so obviously I can make like a million of these. And it kind of tells you what you're gonna get. Like, so efficiency helps break blocks faster. Efficiency 2 is even faster than that. Silk Touch, when you break a block, it stays as the block it is. So if you have Silk Touch on a pickaxe and you mine coal, normally you get the little coal pieces, but with Silk Touch on there, you would get the actual ore block, which is cool. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going around and I'm just putting a backboard so that I can place these in the correct direction. Oh, no, what are you doing? What? Why? Why didn't that one work? What? What? Hello? Why is this one being dumb? Doesn't make any sense. Screw you. Stupid. Now, you could have also placed down the sticky pistons ahead of time. Unfortunately, when you break bookshelves, they break into books again, so make sure you have extras. Let's do it this way. There we go. That's easier. Okay. Now that we've placed our sticky pistons down, what we want to do is we want to break the blocks that we used as backboards, because we don't need them. And then you'll want to place your repeaters right at the back of all of your things. Then we're going to connect it all. So, simple redstone. For anyone that doesn't know anything about redstone, redstone is basically kind of like a wire. It will carry an electric current, or in this case, a redstone current. Now we're going to need a lever. Redstone current has to be activated. That's a good way to put it. And it can be activated by a button, a daylight sensor, a lever, pretty much like anything that would then open a door. Anything that can open a door can send sends a redstone current to the door, but redstone will take that current and use it in systems and circuits. So for a button, or sorry, for a lever, I think, is it this or is it, no, it's cobble. Okay, where's cobble? I have tons of stone because I cooked it all, but there's the cobble. Alright. I just need one. What else did I say I wanted again? Oh yeah, some lapis, if we have some. Nice. Beauty. Alright, let's head back. With the beacon out, you can activate the beacon and it'll give you special abilities like speed or jump boost and stuff, but I don't really like doing them. I find they interfere with my movement and stuff, so I leave them. And now, oh, I built this wrong. These are supposed to be one back. So I'll just quickly go around and move everything one back. Okay, so I moved all of them back one. Make sure that the redstone doesn't hit the repeater at the side, otherwise it'll cause like a loop and it can mess with your circuit. So move it back so that when the redstone runs, it goes boom into that one and on to the next one, which then goes into that one. we are going to need a repeater here. And here, just to help power the circuit, because if we didn't do that, the redstone current, the repeaters kind of like they act as enforcers. So when the current is running, the current eventually runs out of energy. The repeaters, though, boost that signal and allow it to continue on. So if we didn't put the repeaters down, the current would go like this. Part of the current would go into there, but the rest of the current would just continue on and eventually fade out before it got to the next one. So we need something to help power and boost the current so that it can attach to the other repeaters. So now, if we activate it, our pistons should then touch the bookshelves, and if we press it again, they take the bookshelves away. So then these are no longer drawing, the enchanting table is no longer drawing the knowledge from these bookshelves and will only focus on the ones at the bottom, which essentially gives you lower level enchants, like level 3, 10, and 18. And then again, press it forward, and now our lowest is 6, 13, and then we can get our max of 30. So then you just put some lapis in. I'll take some silk touch on that. And boom, I got silk touch, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. That is a really good axe. Although silk touch on an axe doesn't really do much. The best thing for silk touch to be on would be a pickaxe and a shovel. Shovel for mycelium if you find a mushroom biome, and pickaxe for pretty much everything else. Alright. I think that was pretty good. So, that's my enchanting room. I hope this helped you all making your own enchanting rooms. Feel free to turn this into something looking a lot better, mold it into the walls or something so that you can't see the redstone, make it look fancy. You guys are probably a lot better than me, so have fun with it, and take care. Peace.